Yo, what is up all my fellow giraffes? It's your boy, K-Man Raps, bringing it back with another reaction video. In today's video, we are going to be reacting to Follow God by Kanye West on his album, Jesus is King. Let's get into it. Bah! Alrighty guys, today's video is sponsored by the Giraffic Market. That's right guys, if you did not already know, the Giraffic Market is my merch store. You can find it on teespring.com/the Giraffic Market. I'll leave a link in the description. It's where you can get epic merch like this one. This is the cassette deck long sleeve from the cassette deck series on my merch store. It's got a dope cassette tape logo in the corner. It has our YouTube name, Giraffe Attack, on the back in a super dope font. The cassette deck series features this long sleeve as well as a short sleeve shirt, a tank top, and a set of jogging pants. So go over to the Giraffic Market on Teespring to check it out. Hope you guys like it. I have heard great things from people. I love this shirt, and then a buddy of mine also bought one and he said it looks dope, it's super dope. And so yeah, go check it out at the link in the description. Now, today we are reacting to another song off of the Jesus is King album. Last week, we reacted to Closed on Sunday by Kanye West. Super dope song, not very long, surprisingly, and I don't know. This song is actually surprisingly even shorter. It says here it's a couple seconds shorter, but this is Follow God by Kanye West. This was also recommended to me by my coworker. He has super dope music. I'm going to leave a link in the description and go check him out. David Layal Music. He makes super fire stuff. So go check him out in the description. He had recommended Kanye West, and so I reacted last week to Kanye West, and then I was kind of asking him, I was like, well, what's your favorite song off of the Jesus is King album? And he texted me later on and he said Follow God. So we're going to be reacting to Follow God today. So I don't like to beat around the bush at the start of these videos if I don't have to. So yeah, we're going to get right into it. Let's see what Kanye has to offer. Get my headphones plugged in here. Well, if I can. Sorry. I should have been prepared, but I wasn't prepared. There we go. Now we're plugged in. Nice. Alright. And so without further ado, here is Kanye West, Follow God.
What does it really mean to follow God? Like as I stand here today, I'm reminded of the first time my children ever got an opportunity to be in snow. And when we walked outside in the snow, they were very fearful in terms of the steps that they would take. And what I did was I walked in front of them and I took steps. And I said to them, instead of creating your own footprints, walk in the footprints
That's good.
that I've already made.
That's good. I'm pausing it quick before it gets into any of the music. That's a super dope analogy. You know, he said, what does it mean to follow God? He said, and I thought about the first time, you know, his kids ever walked in snow. He walked in front of them and made kind of like a path for them and said, step where I've stepped. And you know, that's literally what Jesus did for us. He came down to earth, lived a sinless life, and he said, all right, these things that I did, you know, you need to do that too. Now, obviously, we can't live a sinless life because we're all sinful by nature, but he's basically saying, like, look, I did these things. I tried to do well, Jesus doesn't try. Jesus does whatever he wants. But he basically said, like, I did the right things in my life so that one day I could, fulfill the ultimate purpose. And, that's what we need to do as well. We need to, do the right things in our life and follow God's leading until eventually he takes us home with him. Sorry for the little delay. I just thought that analogy that they had at the beginning of this video was super dope. Let's go.
Stretch my hands to you.
Life like, this is what your life like. Try to live the life right. People really know you push your buttons like type right. This is like a movie, but it's really very lifelike. Every single night, right? Every single fight, right? I was looking at the gram and I don't even like lights. I was screaming at my daddy, told me it ain't Christ-like. I was screaming at the referee, just like Mike. Looking for a bright light. Seagull, what your life like? Riding on a white bike, feeling like a sight bike. Resting on the gas, supernova for a night light. Dreaming at my dad and he told me it ain't Christ-like. But nobody never tell you when you're being like Christ. Only ever seeing me, only when they need me. Like if Tyler Perry made a movie for BT, searching for a...
Ooh, man, that was really good. Man, it's super fast-paced. I'm digging the vibe. He's got some dope little, rhymes in there, screaming at the ref like Mike, like a Jordan screaming at the ref. And he said, yelled at my dad, but he said it isn't Christ-like, but no one ever tells you when you're acting like Christ. Only come around when they need me. That's true. People are, the world's a crazy place, and people are going to tell you immediately if you're not doing the right thing. People are always going to be telling you if you're doing the wrong thing. People never point out to you if you're doing the right thing. But it doesn't matter. That means you just got to keep on. You got to keep doing the right thing. Even if people aren't, congratulating you for it. He said, people only come around when they need me. That's powerful. Like, people don't, people seem to only come for you whenever they can get something out of you, but God always comes for you no matter what. God always wants us to draw us closer to him. So wow, this has a good flow though. I'm enjoying this.
Deity. Now you wanna see it free. Now you wanna see it free. Let you see it 3 apiece. Tell me what your life like. Turn it down a bright light. Driving with my dad and he told me it ain't Christ-like. I'm just trying to find. I've been looking for a new way. I'm just really trying not to really do the fool way. I don't have a cool way. Being on my best though. Lock up on a text though. Nothing else next though. Not another word, let a picture or a decimal. Wrestling with God, I don't really wanna rest so. Man, it's really lifelike. Everything in my life. Arguing with my dad and he said it ain't Christ-like. Man. It's like somebody only close you can get you like off your. I be on my. I woke up this morning, I said my prayers, I'm all doing good. I try to talk to my dad, get him some advice. He starts spazzing on me. I start spazzing back. He said that ain't Christ-like. I said, ah!
Wait, what does this say? My dad came to visit me at one of our ranches in Cody, Wyoming. He talked to me about his love for fishing and how he would like to come here in the summers. It took me 42 years to realize that my dad was my best friend. He asked me, how many acres is this? I told him 4,000, and he replied with these 3 words. A black man? Interesting. Let me look up these lyrics here, because he was speaking kind of quick. And so I couldn't make out all of it. Follow God. Kanye West. Okay. Lyrics. Okay. Life like. This is what your life like. Try to live your life right. People really know you. Push your buttons like a typewriter. This is like a movie, but it's really very lifelike. Every single night, right? Every single fight, right? I was looking at the gram, and I don't even like likes. I was screaming at my dad. He told me it ain't Christ-like. Wow. So let's try to kind of unpack these lyrics. So the first one he says, life like, this is what your life like, try to live your life right. So you gotta live your life right. People really know you. They push your buttons like type right. You know, people who really know you know how to push your buttons, and they know what frustrates you, and they're gonna try and push those buttons and try to get you frustrated, which is very true. I mean, people know that I'm very set in my ways when it comes to certain things politically, and a lot of times people on Instagram will try to, you know, push my buttons and get me, you know, kind of into these debates, arguments about it. So people know how to push your buttons. This is like a movie, but it's really very lifelike. Every single night, right? Every single fight, right? I was looking at the gram. I don't even like likes. So like, you're looking at your Instagram and you don't even like likes. So like, it's kind of like he's saying it's like a mindless thing. You're just constantly looking at it, looking for some sort of approval, even though you don't even really want the approval from the people that give you approval. He said, I was screaming at the referee just like Mike, looking for a bright light. What's your life like? Riding on a white bike, feeling like Excite Bike, pressing on the gas supernova for a night light, screaming at my dad and he told me it ain't Christ-like. But nobody never tell you when you're being like Christ, only ever seeing me, only when they need me. People only see you when they need you. Like if Tyler Perry made a movie for BET, searching for a deity, now you want to see it free. So now you want to see if let's just see if 3 apiece. Tell me what your life like, turn it down a bright light, driving with my dad, and you told me it ain't Christ-like. I'm just trying to I've been looking for a new way. I'm just trying to not to really do the fool way. I don't have a cool way being on my best, though. Block them on the text, though. Nothing else next, though. So he's saying, like, I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just trying to live right. I'm just trying to do the right thing. I'm just trying to not live foolishly. I don't necessarily have a cool way of doing things. I just block people out of my life, and I'm trying to live right. He says, not another word, letter, picture, or a decimal. Wrestling with God, I don't really want to wrestle. Man, it's really lifelike everything in my life. Arguing with my dad, and he said it ain't Christ-like. Man, you know, it's like somebody only close who can get you, like, off your... I woke up this morning, I said my prayers, I'm all good, and then I tried to talk to my dad, give him some advice. He starts spazzing on me, I start spazzing back. He said that ain't Christ-like. So he's talking about how, like, he really struggles. He's constantly fighting with his dad. His dad's telling him it ain't Christ-like, to argue with his dad. And he's getting frustrated because his dad's not necessarily living their best. And he wants to help his dad, but they get into fights. It's an interesting song. I don't know, like... Some of it makes sense to me, and then some of the lyrics kind of trail off a little bit to me, and I don't entirely understand everything that he's saying. But it's definitely an interesting song, and it makes you think. There is some good stuff in there, though. Like, I was looking at the gram, and I don't even like likes. I really like that. Where he says, nobody... never tell you when you're being like Christ, only ever seeing me, only when they need me. That's also really popular, because, like, you know, people only tend to come and see you when they actually need you for something. So yeah, that's interesting. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what your kind of take on this song is. Let me know what you think the lyrics mean. You know, you probably know better than me if you've heard this song before. But yeah, super dope song. The beat was powerful, and like it had some cool moments in it, so I'll definitely be adding this to my playlist of songs I'm gonna listen to. Yeah, that was cool though. Thank you again, David, for sharing this with me. Link to all of his stuff in the description. Check out his music, his channel. He's a super dope guy. Super proud to call him my friend. And yeah, go check out the merch over on the Giraffic Market. If you like this video, you know, leave a like on the video. If you didn't like it, you got something to say, dislike it, you know, tell me down below what you think I could be doing better. Give me some tips and recommendations for music and stuff to react to in the future. Believe me, guys, I know it's cliche, and I say this every time, but commenting and actually getting feedback from you guys is one of the most important and most helpful things for YouTubers like me, because it shows us that you do actually care about the content, and it also shows us that you really do want to see this stuff for me, and that you really do enjoy the content. It tells me if I'm doing a good job or not. Otherwise, I'm gonna just keep making content that I enjoy making, and it might not necessarily be what you guys want. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Again, I enjoy making these videos for you. I enjoy reacting to this stuff, and I'm super proud of the fan base that I have created over the past couple years of me doing YouTube. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. K-Man Raps, out.
Thank you.